Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to this new video. Today is a bit special because I'm celebrating my first year on YouTube. So to thank all of you, I asked you on Instagram and by email if you had any questions about me, my personal life, about PwC, and I'll be answering them in this video. But before, let's make ourselves comfortable and make some coffee. So let's go. So, coffee is ready. Now we can start answering some questions. But before, let me just set up the lighting here. 1, 2, and 3. Here you go. Ta-da! So, here's your coffee. Well, you can drink it now, but yeah. So like I said, I asked you on Instagram if you had any questions, also by email. And if you want to participate in the next poll, make sure you follow me on Instagram because I share some behind the scenes on how I make my YouTube videos and also some behind the scenes at my work at PwC here in the Montreal office. So if that's something that you're interested in, make sure you follow me. So let's see, let's start with the first question here on Instagram. How can I access my last stories? How did the reality of your role compare to your expectations? So I'm currently a consultant at PwC, and before starting, I thought consultant would do that. But the reality is that. Advice to people who start things and never pull through with completing the tasks. So I love that kind of question because everyone wants to be better in their lives, but it's super hard to implement new good habits, right? Because at first you have motivation, so you need motivation to start something new. For example, going to the gym, okay? So you start by going to the gym because you're motivated, okay? After 2 weeks, when the motivation goes down, well, you're just gonna stop. My advice is, I think I got it from Tim Ferriss or Simon Sinek, but it says that you use your motivation to know your why. Why do you want to go to the gym? Why do you want to read more? Why do you want to wake up at 5 a.m. every morning? Then lay out all the negative effects. So what will happen if you don't go to the gym? What will happen if you don't wake up every morning at 5 a.m.? And please choose something terrifying, like something that will keep you from sleeping at night. Then you will use your powerful reasons and your terrifying consequences to build a discipline so that you can go to the gym, start reading, even after your motivation goes down. Next question. After many years of experience, please tell me, how can you be so bad at NHL this year? Well, that's my buddy Wong Long who asked this question. If you didn't watch our video together on this channel, please go watch it. It's in the YouTube cards and in the description below this video. He gives a lot of advice for graduating students, so make sure you watch it. And yes, I play NHL on PS4. And to answer you, Wong Long, well, I don't know what you're talking about. Cheers. What do you find most challenging about working in consulting? So that's a really good question. I started in consulting in entry level, so right after university. I think the most challenging part is understanding the bigger picture because at first they will give you a lot of tasks, okay? You will do it, you will try your best to do all the tasks, but if you don't take the time, even after your working hours, to understand the bigger picture, you won't grow at the expected rate. And it applies to every role, by the way. When you start, you will start by doing boring tasks or like some simple tasks, but you have to understand why you're doing this if you want to grow fast. Alright guys, some of you don't know how to use the poll on Instagram, so I won't explain that on this video, so sorry. How old are you? Old enough for you. I'm 24. Next. Are you excited for your future? Yes, I'm pretty excited for my future. I hope that you're all excited for your future as well. We have a lot of exciting things that I want to try in this channel and even in my career. So if you want to stay tuned, make sure you subscribe, right? How hard can you twerk? I won't answer that. Your thoughts on the Trudeau blackface scandal? Alright, I think it's enough Instagram for today. Yusuf asked, what's your view on the fact of changing jobs frequently, once in a year, in the beginning of your career? Is it a positive thing or a bad one in the point of view of the recruiters? When you get a new job, you have to evaluate 3 things. Are you currently acquiring valuable and rare skills in your job? Does your job focus on interesting things or bad things for the world? And do you like your colleagues or not? If you realize that you don't acquire rare and valuable skills, you should quit right away, even if it's been like 2 weeks, because you won't grow as a person and your career won't be advantageous if you stay in that job. The most important part if you want to grow some skills is that you know your job is important and you have good colleagues that will help you acquire these skills and make your job easier. Because if you don't have good colleagues, or if you think that you're doing some bad things to the world, well, you won't stay long enough to acquire the skills that I was talking about. Everything I just explained is part of the So Good They Can't Ignore You book. So if you're interested, I made a video, like I said, it's called Follow Your Passion is Bad Advice. So if you're interested, just watch the video in the description. Pamela asked, hey Maddie, I really like the content that you put out. Thanks. Keep up the good work. Thanks. My questions for you are, what motivated you to start your YouTube channel and what does your day job entail? So for the second question, what does my job entail? I'll release a video next week about a day in the life of a consultant at PwC. So make sure you subscribe if you want to check it out next week. For the first part of the question, well, that's interesting because, well, I was planning on doing something about recruitment. I didn't know I wanted to do a YouTube channel at first because I'm very shy, like in person. Normally. So yeah, because when I graduated, I had a lot of ease in like interviews and CVs and cover letters. So I got a lot of interviews in my last semester. I had a couple of job offers, but it wasn't the case for everyone I knew. So I knew that there was an opportunity that I could transfer my knowledge. So I started freelancing on Upwork just before, and then I started my YouTube channel because it's just easier to make videos and then tell people to go watch them because they're stored in one place. Ilyas asks, hello Maddie, here's a quick question. Should you follow your passion or what you are good at? And I think you didn't watch my video if you asked this question, but it's okay. You can watch it down below in the description, as I said before. But if you want a good answer, you should follow what you are good at. But you will never know what you're good at if you don't spend enough time acquiring the skill that will make you good. I hope it's clear. So thank you so much. It's been a year and I hope that I will keep doing these videos for many more years. I have a lot of fun doing them every week, even if I lost my rhythm like in April, but it's okay. Anyways, we're currently 189 people on this channel, so I wanted to thank every one of you for your support. I want to thank the other people as well who watch my video but don't subscribe for whatever reason. There's just one lesson I want to share with you. I know that every one of you have something that you want to start, but you're just holding back for whatever reason, okay? I just want you to start with whatever you have. When I started this channel last year, I just had my cell phone and some basic lighting. I didn't have any skills in video editing. I didn't have any skills in like filmmaking. So I just started and I kept on getting better and better every week. And I hope you can see the difference between now and last year. Ignore the judgment of others and just start for yourself. But before, like I said in the beginning of this video, you have to find why you want to start this thing of yours. For my part, my biggest reward right now is when one of you like send me a message on LinkedIn, for example, just saying that my content is getting better and that you like the previous video, or anything else, like asking for help. You don't know what's the feeling that I have when I receive this kind of message. It just tells me that I helped one person, and for me it's important. And I know that a video has been successful if one person just messaged me to say like, hey, thanks for this video, it really helped me on this or this. And also, by the way, before you go, do you know how a YouTube algorithm works? Because I get a lot of questions on my DMs on LinkedIn, and the majority of them, like 99% of them, are like some general questions, and you might want to drop them in the on YouTube, like in the comment section, for two reasons. Well, first, if it's a general question, if I answer it like publicly, well, a lot of people can read the answer and benefit from it. And secondly, when you put a comment, well, YouTube will say like, this video is good, I should show it to more people, and that's always good for the growth of this channel. So if you have a general question, please drop it in the YouTube comments. If it's a private one, well, you can DM me either on Instagram or LinkedIn, but I prefer LinkedIn for like professional things. I hope you enjoyed this video. Got cold now. Subscribe so that you won't miss any future videos, and hit the like button. All right, I'll see you next week. Ciao. CV with a professional or your advisor. Also, I know it's hard to hear, but you have to update your CV and cover letter for every job posting. I can't emphasize enough on that point. If you really want to set your candidacy apart, employers have to feel that your application